I don't even know, I'm just really tired. Hey guys, and welcome to Thoughtful Tuesday, and I actually think this is going to be a 1 or 2 take Tuesday because I don't have a lot of... I have mail. Anyway, I don't really have a lot of time to film, but I do have a lot to say about going back to school. So here we go. I just started my second year of college, and for those of you who don't know, I do live at home because it's just cheaper. My school's like 5 minutes away. So I don't want to live in a dorm in a city that I grew up in. That's just me. But that being said, I do get to meet a lot of new people, and it's going back to school, and that's always fun. Yeah, I go to a school where there is a mix of commuter students and residential. And it's kind of like a normal college. I don't know why I'm making it anything special. It's just a college. But I do remember a lot of my tips and tricks from high school have carried over into how I prepare for starting a new year of college. That being said, here are some of the things that I do to get ready for school. Number 1, in my high school and in my college, obviously, we don't have a uniform. That being said, I have a self-imposed uniform to get me through the week and feel really prepared and confident for each day. I call that look the sweatpants look. I don't know. You don't have to worry about if it matches or not because you're already not trying. You are comfortable all day long, and you don't have to worry about anything except for the fact that you're wearing sweatpants and people may judge you. But chances are, if you go to a college or just really any public high school, there are going to be kids who are wearing sweatpants. Just my only tip for that is do not wear black on black. Black on black's okay, but not gray on gray. Don't be that person who wears a jumpsuit unless you're like on the track team. But let's be real, you're not on the track team if you're on Tumblr all the time. You might be. I don't know. This is getting weird. Second trick is to not procrastinate. I know. If you are on the internet at all, and you already know how to procrastinate, you probably already do this. You probably get your homework out of your bag, you set it on the table, and then you go on Tumblr. And you get sucked in for like 3 hours or more. And then you're like, well, it's time to do some homework. And you do 30 seconds of your homework. And then you watch like 3 seasons on Netflix. I get it. I've been there. In order to detract from that, there's a blocker that you can just Google if you just type in procrastination website blocker. And it's like one of the first results that pops up. I think any of them will really work. You'll type in a list of websites and a number of minutes or whatever, however long you're going to want to be studying without distractions for. And it will literally block you from going to those websites for that amount of time. It will be your best friend and it will be your worst enemy. Because when you really, really want to sit down and focus, it's perfect. It will not let you go onto Tumblr and waste 5 hours. That being said, you will want to probably go on Tumblr, and you can't. You can't. Granted, you're probably going to go on it on your phone, but everyone knows the app is horrible anyway, so if all else fails, just try not to procrastinate. It really helps. If you don't, in the long run, you'll be so much happier and healthier. Number 3. You should make friends. If you don't already have friends in your classes, if you're starting a new school, whatever, you moved, what have you, I really, really highly recommend if there's a class that you do not have friends in, that you sit down next to someone who is the least intimidating looking and the most approachable, someone cool that you think you want to be friends with or just friendly with, and you just start talking to them. It really helps if you have someone in the class that you're in just to talk to in case you miss assignments because you're sick, or if you just have like a question that you don't want to ask the teacher, it really helps just to have someone you can go to in the class that will help back you up. So when the big project comes along in biology, you're not sitting there and you're like, I don't have a partner. I need a partner and I don't know anyone. You're not going to be that person. My last tip is to make sure that you are prepared for all of your classes. That means going out and maybe buying an agenda to write all of your assignments in, because if you're like me, you buy one and it sits in your bag unused for the whole year. No, I've made a personal promise to myself that I am going to use it this year, because I'm always like, you're telling me the assignment right now? I'm going to remember it tonight when I do it. No, you're not going to remember. You're not going to remember the page numbers of the Spanish homework when you have math first in Spanish. You think you're going to remember, but you won't. You won't. So anyway, just use it. Some other supplies that I use are headphones, because let's be real, all students bring their headphones and it's like an essential college and high school supply. Some chargers, like a charger for your phone, because you know you're going to be on your phone. And I'm not advocating for using your phone in class, but let's be real, I do it, we all do it. We have free time, we're going to use our phone, and it's going to die because Apple has a crappy battery. My last school supply that I think you should bring, be a positive attitude. No, let's be real, that's not going to happen either. I would say that as long as you just have a list of everything you need at the beginning of the school year, and you just make sure that you pack your bag each night before you go to school to make sure you're prepared, then you really can't go wrong. Because no one wants to be that kid who's sitting in class and they're the only people throughout their science book. The teacher gets mad at you. You're not off to a good start. I mean, even bringing your notebooks can be fun for a little bit. You can decorate the front of them. I like to decorate mine, like Grace liked to decorate her dorm in her video. You just put like a lot of fun and inviting sayings that when your classmates see it, they're like, that girl's really cool, I just want to be friends with her. So sayings like, F off, don't touch me, I hate everything, they really go a long way. They're fun to doodle onto your notebook covers. I suggest it highly. Anyway, that being said, if you guys have any other good back to school tips, let me know, because I could really use some. Other than looking like a potato sack, I've already got that covered. I hope that you guys are having a great first couple of weeks of school. If you've been there for a while or just starting, I wish you all the best of luck. And thanks for being here on this Thoughtful Tuesday. I hope to see you guys next week. Bye! I'm really just doing this video to procrastinate reviewing homework. Don't be like me.